Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. In this video, I will be going over the new 4K Ultra HD pre-orders and announcements for March 31st, 2023. Now keep in mind release dates and technical specs are subject to change. If there are any changes or additional retail or exclusives, I will update them in a future video. Also, be sure to check out my previous 4K pre-order videos for titles you may be looking for and were not covered here. Direct Amazon links to the titles listed in this video when they are live can be found on the channel's community page. It looks like May 16th will be the official release date for Guy Ritchie's film Operation Fortune. We still don't have official tech specs or cover art, but HDR is going to be expected, and I suspect at the very least a DTS 7.1. Lionsgate will be re-releasing Crank, this time as a Best Buy exclusive steelbook. The official release date is going to be May 23rd and will have the same tech specs as the previous release, which is HDR, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos. This will be exclusive to Best Buy stores. You can order it online for pickup and also for shipping. Paramount is continuing their re-releases of the Jack Ryan films in individual editions. And next up is Clear and Present Danger. The release date will be June 6th. HDR and Dolby Vision and Dolby True HD 5.1. Also on June 6th, the individual slipcover editions of all 4 Indiana Jones films will be available. Previously released as part of a collection and individual steelbooks, slipcover fans will now have their chance to pick these up on June 6th. Shout Factory's June 4K release schedule is starting to leak, and it looks like Creepshow, the original film, will be coming out on June 27th. It is expected to support HDR and Dolby Vision and DTS audio. I expect the full announcement of Shout Factory's June releases to come in next week's video, so stay tuned for that information. Arrow Video has announced that on June 27th, Mallrats will be coming to 4K Ultra HD, and it will support HDR, Dolby Vision, and DTS audio. Arrow also announced that a limited edition available at the Arrow Video store as an exclusive will be available the same day. Both of these are going to be up for pre-order very shortly. Arrow Video also announced that on June 27th, Waterworld is getting a limited edition 4K release. Now, unfortunately, it only looks as if the theatrical version is coming to 4K. The Ulysses cut and the extended version are going to be Blu Ray only. Now, the transfer may actually be different than the standard release a few years ago, and also the audio supports Dolby Atmos, whereas the standard had DTS-X. So it's really kind of a pick your poison kind of thing here, but this is also going to be up for pre-order very soon. With John Wick Chapter 4 in theaters right now, it looks like they wasted no time in revealing all the cover art for the exclusives and standard release of the 4K. Now, a release date is not going to be announced right now. That'll come in the near future, but expect HDR, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos for the audio. So as you can see here, a standard release will be available at your local and online retailers. Best Buy currently has a pre-order up for the 4K Steelbook edition, which is only going to be available at that particular location. Walmart is getting in on the action with a limited edition release. I actually really dig the artwork here, and that is also currently up for pre-order over at Walmart. And last but not least, Amazon is also going to have an exclusive edition of their own. All of these are currently up for pre-order at their respective retailers. Arriving in theaters today, the 4K artwork for the slipcover and non-exclusive steelbook for Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves has been revealed. No release date, of course, but HDR and Dolby Vision are a safe bet, as well as Dolby Atmos for the audio. It looks like the artwork for the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook edition of the Super Mario Bros. Movie has been revealed. No official release date yet, but HDR is expected and either Dolby Atmos or DTS-X for the audio. According to Bill Hunt over at the Digital Bits, Disney is getting ready to prep the 4K edition of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and just like the recent release of Cinderella, this may be a Disney Movie Club exclusive, at least for a limited time. When more information becomes available, I will update that in a future video. Sometime in later 2023, Classic Flicks will be releasing Meet John Doe on 4K. If it's like previous releases from the label, I would not expect HDR, but I definitely would expect DTS for the audio. A pair of 4K releases from director Tinto Ross are coming very soon. All Ladies Do It and Frivolous Lola are expected sometime in 2023. There are also a few international 4K pre-orders and announcements to go over in this week's video. And also just keep in mind that most 4K releases are region free, so you can definitely import them no problem. And there are also many retailers that will be willingly able to import to the US. On April 6th, Germany will have a 4K edition of the film Supercell. HDR has been confirmed for this release, no word yet on the audio. On June 5th, Second Sight just announced that a 4K edition of The Changeling will be coming from the label. I'm actually pretty excited for this one. I think they could do a little bit better if it's a new transfer. And here in the US, we got a 4K edition from Severin, so I may actually upgrade this one. As of right now, it will be available in the UK, and it may show up in other international territories. Arrow Video just announced that on June 12th, their version of the 4K of The Lighthouse is coming as a limited edition. As far as I'm aware, it's pretty much going to be the same transfer that was available as part of an A24 exclusive here in the States, but for international customers, this is definitely welcome news. On June 14th, a 4K edition of the French film Le Mépris is supposedly coming to 4K. No word yet on grading or audio specs or cover art, but expect that to happen and be updated very soon. Studio Canal is also prepping a release of that film on 4K in the English title version, Contempt. I will definitely be checking this one out. Let me know if you plan on doing the same. Reportedly, Australia is going to be having a 4K edition of Cutthroat Island, and the release date is July 19th. I'm personally very excited for this one. I may actually import it myself if no US release is forthcoming, so I think this is pretty underrated, and I'm excited to check this one out on 4K. On September 4th, it looks like the UK will be getting a 4K edition of the original The Wicker Man. I cannot wait for this one. I believe there was a limited edition release not too long ago that sold out, but a wide release, I know a lot of fans will be very happy for this. Studio Canal has a 4K edition of the film Cross of Iron coming hopefully sometime in 2023. I don't have tech specs yet, but I think HDR and DTS audio are probably going to be included. So those are the new 4K Ultra HD pre-orders and announcements for March 31st, 2023. Don't forget to use the Amazon affiliate link in the comment section below. It really does help out the channel. But I also want to hear from you. What titles listed in this video are you planning to pick up for yourself? And finally, a special thank you to all my Patreons for your continued support. It is very much appreciated. If you would like to support me through Patreon, I will leave a link in the description of this video. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.